Manifest Destiny. Everyone's favorite excuse to displace thousands of native people and conquer out to the Pacific Ocean to the mainland US because, we felt like it. During the era of westward expansion in the United States, it was common in the eastern states for publishing houses to sell travel guides for those taking a trek out to the newly charted western United States. These guides contained all sorts of knowledge and sometimes came with accompanying art. Enter John Gast, an American artist commissioned to make a piece for one George Crowfoot. This painting was to provide a sort of gung-ho attitude to those who were making their trek out, and the contents of the piece reveal some cultural truths about the white American attitude toward Manifest Destiny. Immediately obvious is the massive, blonde, white woman floating along the landscape, laying down telegraph wire as she goes, and holding a common schoolbook in her right hand. This woman is Columbia, the feminine personification of America. Clad in Roman garb, her presence implies the spread of Republican democracy to the west. The left end of the painting is shrouded in a dark cloud, being dispelled by the movement of Columbia and thus America to the west. On the ground behind her, train tracks seem to materialize and dirt paths seem to blaze themselves. In front of Columbia, natives and western animals flee away from the formal agriculture in western society brought by the settlers she brings. What's of particular note to me is the depiction of the native peoples and the fearful expressions on the faces of the animals. This painting feels downright giddy about the prospect of modernizing the western US, regardless of whether or not that hurts people and nature in the process. This inability to even acknowledge the idea that native cultures had anything of value to be gained by leaving them be, or even just acting peacefully in their migration, is common for art of the time, and the frequency at which Manifest Destiny was glorified in this way demonstrates the ignorance prevalent in the United States at the time.